Hello dear soul friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth. To our new viewers and to our already subscribers, you're welcome back to my channel. In this video today I'll be showing us how to draft an overbust tightening and an underbust tightening. How to draft your overbust tightening and your underbust tightening. Now for the overbust tightening, when you're making your fitted couture dress with a yoke, you need an overbust tightening. When you're making a strapless dress, you need an overbust tightening. When you're making a tube dress, you need an overbust tightening. There are so many things that you need an overbust tightening for, okay? And also the underbust tightening, you're doing an underbust tightening, like an underbust contouring, like, you know, fitted, you want your cup to be fitted, you want your bust to be, the bust area under bust to be fitted. I'll be showing us how to do this in this video. And now, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please kindly click on the subscription bell and subscribe to our channel. Now let's get started. Now the measurements that we need, the first thing you need for this is your basic bodice block. If you do not know how to draft your basic bodice block, I'm going to drop a link on the description block where you can go and watch how you can draft this, okay? And where you can draft all of this. Now I will go straight into drafting. Now the first measurement you need is your underbust measurement, okay? For this block, we already have our shoulder line, we have our chest line, we have the bust line, and we have the waistline. Now the only line that is missing here is the underbust line, and the underbust line I'm working with, is that the shoulder to underbust is 14. I'm just going to mark 14 only on the front block. This is the front block. I'm going to mark 14 like so, 14 like so. I'll mark it across like so, and I will square up my line just like I'm doing. Okay, now that this is done, the next thing we want to do is to get the underbust circumference. The underbust circumference I'm working with is 29. Now 29, okay, 29 divided by 4 gives us 7.25. 7.25. I'm going to come on the underbust line and impute that 7.25 like this, okay? I will impute 7.25. I'm just going to mark it like so, 7.25. I'm just going to mark it just like I have done, like this. And I will come from that point and measure what I have left, okay? What I have left from that point where I marked, okay, like this to the sideline. And what I have is 1.21. I'm going to share 1.21 into this dart leg. I mean, from here and to this point, I'm going to shear it, okay? And now I'm going to impute on this other side. I'm going to be imputing half an inch, all right, half an inch. And on this other side, I'm going to impute the rest, okay? Since it is 1.21 I had, I'm going to take out 1.21 and see what I have left. What I have left is 0.751. 0.751. I'm just going to impute 0.751 into this other dart leg like so, okay? Now that this is done, I'm just going to connect this line to this line like this, okay? Connected this line like this to this line and connect it back to the dart leg on the waistline, okay, like this. Now the next thing I want to do is to come on the yoke line. Now the yoke line I'll be working with is 6.5. You could use 6, you could use 6.5, or you can come up from your chest line by 3 inches depending on what you want, okay? This works for anybody. So I'm going to be working with 6.5, sorry, 6.5. I'm just going to impute 6.5 like so, and I will square up the line just like I am doing, like this, okay, like that. That's my yoke line. Now on this yoke line, that's where we are going to be doing the tightening. That's the overbust tightening. Now I'll come here and I'll come on the shoulder, and measure what I have on the shoulder to get the center, you know, to get the midline of the shoulder. Okay, I'm going to connect. I'll just mark that point like so, and I will connect that line straight to my bust point. Okay, straight to the bust point like so. Now that this is done, I will come on that line and do my overbust tightening. Now what I will be using is 0.75 on the both side. You can do 0.5, you can do 0.75. Some persons even do 1 inch, depending on how tight you really want this to do. But 0.75 works for anybody and for any kind of clothes you're working with. Okay, so I'm going to be working with 0.75. 0.75 works for me. So I'll just connect with my rule like so to this point. I'll connect it with my rule to the bust point like so. I'll connect it like that to my rule. Okay, and I will come here from that underbust line. I'll bring in my curve rule like so and connect it this way, just like this. Okay, and I have my curve. I'll come on this side as well and do the same thing and connect. I'll connect it like so. Okay, now I have my curve. Now just come under here and, you know, blend up, because my underbust is not sharp. Just blend it to have a bit of curve there, so that it is not sharp, this is not pointy rather. Okay, now this is what I have. Now if you want to style this point, say you want to have a different shape, you can. Let's say you want to have a sweetheart neckline. You just come on your neck pit and determine the depth of the neckline. So we are going to be working with 4.5. All right, working with 4.5. I'll just come in with my curve rule, okay, like this, and connect. But before you connect, you want this line to match up, so that when you close this place, so that when you are joining, when you're sewing the panels together, they can match up. So you have to cut this out first. You have to cut this out first, like this, just like I'm doing. Okay, I'll just come on the that leg and just cut it straight to this point. Okay, now I have cut out, I've been able to cut this out, and I slashed through to this to the bust point. Now what I'm going to do is to close this point. Okay, I'm just going to hold, see the way I raise my paper, okay, on that leg, and let it rest. Okay, just close it like this over this point. You see that they are not matching up. So if you don't do this before you shape, before you draw your sweetheart neckline, you may probably have it unmatched when you are working. Okay, so that you don't have it unequal. You have to do this. You close that point first and just connect it like so. Okay, now it matches up. You can just continue with the line like that, okay, like this, or you just let it be. Okay, you can just work with this line so that everything just matches up. All depends on how you want to style it. Now that I have done this, I'm going to cut this out and close my dart. Okay, I'm going to cut this out and close my dart. And before I close my dart, I'm just going to come here and determine the midpoint. Come out here by 1/2 inch. All the details of that is on the video where I explain how you can draft your basic bodice block. Now that is done, I'm just going to come now, and right now I'll just cut this out. I'll cut this out. Now this, I'm going to close my bust dart. I'm going to close my bust dart. See that? The bust dart. I'm going to close it like so. I'm closing it up. Please don't forget to close your bust dart so that your back and your front can match up, okay? I'm going to close this up. Just close it up like that. And I will seal it up with my tape, okay? I'll just come here and connect. I just come here and connect straight, you know, just blend up this line like this. You see, it is not equal here, so I'll just come with my rule and just blend it up like so, okay? Blend this up like so, and I have it all blended up. So I'll cut this out. Now that I have cut this out, this is my center front and this is the side front. Now for the back, this is what we have. Now for this back, what I would do is to just come on the shoulder, okay? Come on the shoulder line like that and mark the yoke line as well. I'm working with 6.5. You can make it deeper or lower if you want. I'll be working with 6.5, okay? 6.5 like so, and I will square up the line like that. Okay, I'll square up the line like that, and I could either come from here and, you know, divide this into 2 equal halves as well and connect it. Okay, let's just divide this into 2 equal halves, okay, and connect it, or come on the yoke line and just impute my what I have here. That's the bust span, like the dart legs, okay? The bust span, I can just come here and impute it here like so and connect it straight, okay? You can just connect it straight like this. Let's work with this, or you work with this. You can connect it that way. It will give you a different shape. If you connect it straight, it gives you straight. Whichever one it works, you're not doing the wrong thing, okay? Now you come on this point and do a tightening on that dart leg, okay? So I'll just do a 0.25 that's tightening, and I will back tightening, and I will just come and connect it straight like this to the back, like so, okay? Now this is going to serve as our side back, and this is going to be our center back. Now you can decide to work on any neckline you want. You can make it straight, you can, you know, just make it curvy, whatsoever you want. Just feel free to, you know, let your creative mind guide you. Now I'm just going to cut this out like this, just to show you, okay? Cut this out like this. This can work for your strapless. This can work if you're doing a bridal dress. This can work if you're doing your normal Igbo blouse. Anything, it works perfectly, okay? Without a sewing allowance. This pattern is without sewing allowance. Now for this side back, this is going to be the zipper side, so you're going to add your zipper allowance, okay? And of course you're going to add your seam allowance around this block, okay? You're going to add your seam allowance around this block. And now for those people who are asking, are you sure this is going to match up? You see it when you close that, when you close your bust dart, it is going to match up. You see that? This is what we have. This is the center front. This is the side back, okay, like so. Okay, so now this brings us to the end of this class. If you find this class really helpful, please subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell so you can get notified each time I post a new video. Don't forget to share, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.